champagne. Purple cups and 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 champagne. Champagne, champagne.
Bitch, that's home.
Story of my life, bro. Ladies and ugly men, welcome to Purple Cups and Champagne. I'm your host, Handsome Contreras.
What's going on, everybody? Security John Chetty, a.k.a. the Brown Pat Rowley.
Who's to my right?
The political correspondent. Janel Fernandez.
No. We are not talking about the Ukraine today. It's not happening.
Hell no, man.
we don't do that here.
Can we go back to the guest that never leaves, being that you're going to be here more often now?
It's true.
It's true, yeah.
Oh, shit.
He's filling in.
Got Buddha behind the camera.
Yeah.
Well, we
Do not invite him to bring his camera either.
We got a new member
Come
of
on,
Purple Cups and
stop,
Champagne.
man.
Emma.
Oh, yeah,
shout out to
man.
Emma.
The reason you guys don't see Joshy here, literally my right-hand man. Get it? Pause, man. That's mad gay. It's because he is a brand new father once again. Young Emma John Robles.
Give it up.
Little Pisces baby, March 17th. You know how it is, man. We're proud to not have you on the show for now. You're doing your daddy duty, so it's important.
So he says.
Yeah, I think it's all bullshit.
He's on maternity leave.
I'm still getting mad freaking Jets messages at the moment, dog. Like, what are you doing?
Like Brenda was
Burping and writing?
Brenda was pushing, and he was like, "We got a better offensive line than you guys." I was like, Josh,
I'm like, yo, Josh, stop
Nigga
being
chopping
right
it up with the
during
doctor.
labor.
hold her hand, dog. I should have got off all my jokes. Like when I knew she was in labor, she was like, Kanye sucks. Got mad jokes off. Well, we love you, Josh. Congratulations to you and your family.
You will be missed. Thank you for being a part of the show for all these years.
Congrats to Brenda, because she did all the work.
Yeah, for real.
I don't believe
Brian,
that,
we love you.
but Teamwork.
Shout out to the Robles.
Yeah, this ain't a mom life podcast, bro. This is me on that shit. What's up, man? How you been, bro?
What's going on, man? Good.
I mean, it's only been like 3 episodes
Missed
since
you
you were
guys.
last year.
Missed you guys. I thought I was going to come for the 100th, but 96 is good.
You are going to be.
You're going to be here for the one.
The Yankees won in 96, so that was a good year.
Hey,
Here we go.
You know the
Here we
vibes.
go.
Good year.
Janelle's here. I'm not outnumbered by Mets fans. It's nice.
Yankees, Jordan,
Nice.
good year.
There you go. All right. You cleaned it up for me.
Yeah, a little bit.
You know what I mean? KG was like killing it. He was young. Little third season flow. Marbury's first season. It was great for me.
Tom Gugliotta.
Tom Gugliotta.
So what's up, man? How you guys feel about this week?
Oh, well.
The top subject on everybody's mind.
Where were you when you heard about it and saw it?
I was laying in bed rubbing baby oil on my nuts.
I didn't even know it happened until the morning. I didn't watch it.
So you don't care that I was rubbing baby oil on my nuts?
No, I mean,
It's you, man. Like,
it's healthy.
Nah, I'll be honest. I was the first one to put it in the group chat.
I prefer coconut oil.
I'm more natural.
You know?
It is really good though. The cocoa butter one from Palmer's.
Here we go.
It looks like piss, bro.
Nice.
It literally looks like piss, but it smells so
Taking a
good.
different time right now.
But I actually was in bed and flipping through TikTok, and I see it, and I was like,
That's so wild. You
"That's
saw it on
mad
TikTok.
fake." Yeah, I was like, "That's
You're
just
such a
fake."
millennial.
All the TikTok showed was him hitting Chris Rock. It didn't show the other video, and I'm like,
Okay.
"That shit was staged."
Exactly. When
Wow,
I
yeah.
first saw
Yeah.
that, I thought it was staged. But then
Same.
when I saw like the uncensored cut of him like cursing him out, I was like, oh, he's really
Yeah,
he's
no,
really
even the censored one.
He's really
Look,
in his feelings.
At first, there was no audio. At first,
Yeah.
you just see Will like, you know what I'm saying, going crazy and shit. And you're like, oh, this shit look kind of real.
Because I told my girl, I was like, they're actors. They
Yeah.
do this in wrestling all the time. It looks real, but it's
Always
Acting and
stealing, always
comedians,
stealing
man.
from our culture.
always stealing from the culture.
Always stealing from our culture.
I was like, damn, he really sold that.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's funny you say that. A lot of wrestlers went online and was like, that was a terrible sell. Like, The Rock would have spit on his hand,
Yeah.
put it backwards.
I love this meme generation.
But no, it was.
damn, it sucks.
You want me to tell you what my first impression was? I know you guys are saying that it was staged. So Chris Rock is my favorite comedian. Like, I know you guys say, like, you guys like Chappelle. I think they're like 1A, 1B.
Chris
like,
Rock is my favorite, bro.
It's like close. For me, it's like close. I think Chris Rock is awesome. I've seen all his stand-ups and stuff like that. But I remember in 2016 when he hosted and his monologue. I've actually watched his monologue like on you could just pull it up on YouTube. It's like 10 minutes. And he was going at both of them for like not for saying because it was the whole Oscar is so white thing. So when I saw it, I was like, oh shit, he got him. Like this thing kind of like either they had beef on the side or like he just like it reached that point where he was. I'm not saying that I think Will Smith was corny for what he did. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to everybody's opinion about that. But that was my initial thing because I watched those opening monologues so much. Like I just find those things funny. Like Jimmy Kimmel's really good. Like Jimmy Kimmel's my guy.
He's
like,
my guy.
He's hilarious. You know
Didn't
what I
this
mean?
guy do it? The British dude.
No,
he got a
was it
little
James?
serious.
Oh shit!
I love that one too.
Oh,
It was like 2 years ago.
Oliver.
Yes.
Right.
Oliver, yeah.
Yeah, right. Is it Tom Oliver? Is that his name?
I don't know. I know he got serious.
One of these white guys. So, anyways, but
Italian is not white to me, by the way.
shout out to Anthony. But
And Sebastian Maniscalco.
one of those. I heard his show's really good too. By the way,
Fire
yeah, I heard his
flames.
show's really good.
I saw it in
But,
person.
Yeah, I heard it was dope. Light flex. But
No.
he invited me backstage and everything. But
Kind of.
one of those things is like this has been brewing for a little bit. You know what I mean? But like they're such an easy butt of the joke right now that it's like they made their life like out in the open. You know what I mean? And like
Too much,
I
yeah.
feel like and people are saying like there's some people that say he's defending his wife and all that stuff. But like if you look at his initial reaction, like he laughed. And it was only until he saw what Jefecita was saying.
Yes.
He's like, yo,
Goldilocks.
I gotta, you know what I'm saying? then he said milk dud. Yo, shout out to Edgar, man. I didn't want to take your joke, but that shit was hilarious, dog. But anyways, Edgar really didn't say that, W. So
Nah, W was with it.
W's with it? I shoot with the shits? All right, yeah, Edgar did say that. So, but yeah, no, it was one of those things that it was like, I could see it. I could see where it was coming from. But it's still not. I still was done.
Listen.
It was tasteful. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucked.
I hear everybody with the defend your wife stuff. I hear all that stuff. Believe me.
Right.
Cool story.
And
bro.
I have a question for you guys after you.
It sounds like an awesome tale to tell, right? But let's not forget how often she's thrown him under the bus,
Right.
right? And let's
Yes.
not forget.
Exactly.
Let's not
100%
forget the
no.
context of where you're at, what it's about, who's making the joke,
Right.
where you like. It's a cool story to tell if you're in a restaurant.
Right.
And somebody says some wild shit about your wife, which, again, the joke wasn't even that good. It wasn't even that wild. I don't care what she's going
I
through.
don't think it was that wild.
If
either.
it was like she's going through chemo or some shit,
If
it
she's
probably would have
fine,
been worse,
yeah,
and that
exactly.
still wouldn't be the right reaction.
Yeah.
That's kind of it's a comedian at the Oscars, right? Is it Oscars or Grammys?
Oscars.
Oscars, yeah. Oh, acting. I'll be forgetting, man. I'm a hip hop head.
We're gonna in a couple of weeks we'll do the whole like is hip hop appreciated at the Grammys? we have that every year.
They turned the
Every
Oscars
year. We have
hip hop.
that- Yeah.
Thanks to this guy.
Right. So-
Or at least that's the notion they're gonna get now.
Yeah,
Thanks to him.
I hate that. Yeah, you
But
know
it's the truth.
I hate that. Yeah.
I again, my stance on it. Like, I don't too much. Like, anybody saying that he did the right thing really is not looking at the context of everything else, right? Like, again, where they were at.
Yeah.
That it's a comedian
Yes.
saying a joke. That it was a cheap joke. It wasn't even anything crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't even like.
I mean,
yeah.
it wasn't
like super
It
out of
was a
line.
bad joke.
It was bad. Like, not good.
Like all the jokes that he said in that little monologue that he had weren't really that good.
Yeah.
Even he was like, "Come on, that's a
Yeah,
was
it
trying
was
to-
like I'm just getting up so I can present this award.
Exactly.
I think Questlove ended up winning, which is another thing I want to talk about because it kind of
Outshined.
overshined my boys.
I mean, Will basically destroyed that night for a bunch of people.
For himself.
Yeah,
for
for himself.
Questlove, for that documentary,
night,
the Queen of Basketball, which I heard is really good.
Right.
He's not
like
getting invited
Shaq
again.
and Steph Curry.
Yeah, he fucked that night up for so many
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
For being egotistical and being a bitch, basically.
Yo, it's hard. Like, listen, like I said, he's been I get the ridicule aspect, right? But that's the wrong person and the wrong time to do it. Like,
The
this
wrong
woman
event, man.
has
Go
thrown
listen
you
to
under the
Source
rug.
Awards or some shit.
Yeah, go
I
knock
saw-
out her boyfriend.
I saw when they had the whole kind of. Let's go back. Let's go back to like kind of like the root of all this
I
shit,
totally
right?
forgot. You got
so
it?
you know when they had
Yeah.
the whole entanglement thing,
Yes.
right? And people were saying they were like at the time that happened, they were saying like, "Yo, this is like our one guy that like, yo, Will Smith really does no wrong." It's like to the point where it's kind of corny that he does no wrong, right? But he really does no wrong. Like, and he's still like he's rich. He not rich, but he's come out with some good movies. He had a stretch where he was doing some bad movies, and I think that's why he wrote a book. But that's another. We'll get it. I mean,
First of
seriously,
all,
he had a
Suicide
Squad
Squad was not bad.
but he did that one movie with Jaden.
That was
where-
horrible.
That was,
yeah,
that, you know,
actually-
like that
that
didn't
shit
hit.
You like
bad.
Gemini Man?
It was.
And that was and like Gemini Man, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. He was doing those type of movies where they didn't hit. But anyway, so he had like this long stretch of just being good, and it sucks because like this is gonna be like the only time that I wasn't fucking with Will Smith was when he had his speech when he won an MTV award, and he was like, "I don't need to curse in my records. I don't need to do this." And then like,
Yeah.
I remember being a kid being like, shut up. You know what I mean? Like,
get off the stage.
No, but he
get
needs
off,
to
you
shut
know?
up. That's
Like,
why his songs were corny.
You know what I mean? Like, you know,
Getting
like,
jiggy with it, man?
He won
Yeah.
for that.
I don't care how much you sell, bro. People don't
Miami
get that.
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You
You can sell the records galore. Hold on, man. That's toast for you. Yo, man.
Booty not part of the show? Cheers.
Yeah, I am.
That's it, yo.
Salute.
Yo, cheers, guys.
Toast to bringing back the Oscars.
The ratings were crazy after that happened, by the way.
That shit got searched more
Stupid
than the
crazy.
Ukraine shit.
Wow.
People stopped caring about the Ukraine.
Yo, dead ass. They said
Yeah.
it's gotten more search in that one night than the Ukraine thing did like in the first week.
Holy shit.
In one night.
Because, like,
in a few hours, actually.
It's
Will
Will
Smith
Smith,
is
bro.
global, man. And, you know, Chris Rock is big.
I mean, he's got a tour coming up.
It's two legends that this happened to. And that's why people were
That's
saying
what I
about
thought.
the theory.
It was fake
Yeah,
because he
right.
has
Yo.
a tour coming up.
Right.
I was like,
Publicity, yeah.
damn, that's convenient.
So you think, like, the Illuminati sat down, Jay-Z catered it, and was like, yo, look, we gonna help Chris Rock
Nah,
out? You think
Jay-Z's
that's what it
face
was?
said something different.
Yo, Jay-Z had PTSD.
PTSD, my brother, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yo, he's been there, bro. He's been smacked on elevators. He knows. Like,
Okay.
yo,
Go ahead.
I've smacked somebody for saying some shit about Audrey.
100%.
Okay.
One time. I did.
But I would
Yeah,
I would pull up on them at the Diddy gold party.
Exactly.
That's my
for
thing.
sure. Yes.
That's
for
my
sure.
thing.
To me, it was just that.
I put that in the memory bank.
No, I didn't. That didn't happen. That I did the Will Smith shit. Like, it happened right there. Like, I mean, it wasn't like a big thing, but
No.
he said something and I was just like, yo, you can't. Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't let that fly at that moment right
Okay.
there.
You're also not a trained actor.
Yeah, I'm
You're
not.
also not a celebrity that's been media trained.
Exactly.
And the guy that said
But I
something
just
was
feel
he
like
was he a world famous comedian who said
No,
it?
not at all.
It was a cornball.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
And you
Exactly.
can't tell me that Will Smith and Chris Rock don't know each other.
No, they kiss each other.
It's context.
I mean, Chris Rock
Yes,
was
it's
on.
context, yeah.
He was on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air at
yeah,
one point.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
dressed in drag.
Nah, but they all know each other, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the truth. I hate to
That-
sound like that person.
that's
All black
something-
actors know each other, but it's a small pool of real famous black actors. You have to become
Exactly. That's something that, if you had a problem with what he said, you wait and you go and talk about it behind closed doors. You don't do it in public because that just makes things worse.
Yeah, I mean,
What about the people that say, yeah, but at that moment he sees his wife in pain and he defended
I
her.
think
You got to
that's
understand
bullshit.
that.
was bullshit.
Bro.
I mean, he had a bad judgment. You know what I mean? I'm sure we've all regret stuff
All of us.
that we've done.
Bro,
so I'm not
he
gonna-
didn't show
I'm not
remorse,
gonna
though.
act
I think
all
all the-
high and mighty. You know what I mean?
I think all the shit that has been compiled, like
Right.
like
That's
that's
what
something-
he's
it's
been
something
going through-
deeper.
that he's been going through like for the past 2 years with her and all that shit. That was that moment
Bro,
for
the,
him.
the East and the West waited until the Source Awards were over before they fucked each other up. Like, if they could wait, you could wait, bro.
Snoop set it up though.
Wu Tang had somebody dressed up as a ninja in the fucking audience, dog. And they still show constraint.
Yo, you
Come
gotta,
on,
you gotta
you know
love
what I'm
it.
saying?
You gotta love
Or you
hip-hop.
saw
Shout out to
that
hip-hop, baby.
that meme that said that when he looked at Jada, she said, "Yo, go handle this, or I'm gonna fuck somebody else."
Yeah, I saw that. One. I saw that. It's fucking hilarious.
It's not far fetched.
No,
It's
handsome.
not because he's laughing and then he like looks over and she has like a serious face and she whispers something.
She,
You I feel bad for everybody.
she gave him the mob boss, like,
Go hit him before I fuck him.
Yeah.
Yo, I felt
ladies and gentlemen,
bad.
I'm just let you know something. Like usually, like when I put up our topics, it's like 4 or 5 pages. I just literally wrote Will Smith situation because I knew what I was gonna get out of handsome. I swear to God, when I wrote it down and I was gonna write a whole bunch of like little like questions here and there, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna. Let
Yeah, I
him
actually
do it.
felt bad.
And you know what I mean? Because I know he was gonna.
I was
like,
embarrassed for this guy, bro.
No, I was embarrassed for everybody on the table. Did you see their faces?
my
Oh,
God.
they know what to do.
Lupita.
Lupita Nyong'o.
God.
Nah.
I'm that. Like Chris Rock didn't look like what he knew what to. Like he was like everybody's like, oh, he
Dumbfounded.
should have swung back. He should. Honestly, there was shock in his face at first.
Oh, yeah.
Like even when he got hit, he didn't know whether.
Professionalism.
Bro,
Yeah.
he took that like a
man,
champ,
like,
dude.
Yo,
Yo.
but he didn't know. He didn't know. Yo, are you fucking with me? Like, is this something
Right,
that I
right.
missed? Until Will was in his seat, he said, "Stop fucking talking about my
real
wife."
quick, he thought he was gonna hit him again because he squared up. Like, because once he lost his balance, he got back up. Like, kind of like, yo, like if he's gonna keep hitting me, like I obviously have to defend
Right.
myself. Once he did that one, he was just kind of like, oh shit,
Is this
like
an act?
yeah, like this is like wow, like Will Smith slapped the shit out of me.
And he said it jokingly.
I don't respect no guy that cries when they fight though.
Nah, nigga, like that's all an
Nah,
act.
like-
That's all an act.
Like him
He's an actor,
crying
bro.
and stuff like that, and like now, like because like it became.
You don't know what we go through in real life.
It became about people consoling Will Smith. I wish, and Denzel is one of my favorite actors. I wish, or just even like just people like in Hollywood. I wish he had went and said, "Yo, Chris, you good?" You know what I'm saying? Because he's the one that got to live with that. Jim Carrey made a good point today. I don't know if you guys heard that.
Yes, I saw that.
Jim Carrey was like, "Yo, I
I'll
would have
sue him.
sued Will Smith for $200 million, yo, straight up."
Because that's already.
I was laughing about it. I was like, I probably wouldn't have done that.
I would have.
But Jim Carrey was saying, he was like, yo, that's going to be played forever.
Ever.
And I was like, wow, I didn't think about it like that. And nobody's thinking about Chris Rock's feelings.
Exactly.
They're thinking about Will Smith.
And that's gonna be there forever, and your kids are gonna see that. Like,
right.
But you got snuff, daddy.
Dude, and also Will Smith made a bad joke, one of the most well-known jokes ever. Because no one's gonna forget that joke.
I don't know.
Just like you didn't forget the monologue when he said Rihanna's panties.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
right.
No one's gonna forget this joke about her being G.I. Jane.
Yeah,
so they're just gonna keep replaying that shit.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that because
I'm surprised
I
they
did
didn't
see
have
the
a meme.
memes with her as G.I.
Yeah.
Jane.
oh
Right.
yeah, they have.
Yeah, I have
I didn't
there's
see
memes
them.
with her as G.I.
Oh,
Jane.
there's
a
But
meme for
there's
everything.
also
No, of course.
there's also memes with like Chris Rock getting smacked and like that's like a and another thing too
bad
like
When your kid says they want extra cheese and like
and
That's it.
they actually speaking of the kids like tweeted and said that's how we do it.
Jaden Smith,
Jaden
right?
Smith, and I'm just like, yo, dog,
Yo,
you're
that
a
Karate
hero.
Kid shit got to his
Got to
head,
his
bro.
head. He really think he's fucking Daniel's son, dogs. Like, what
He
are
think
you
he's
doing?
solid.
Wax off,
You know what I
smack
mean?
Well,
him.
he's writing tweets all the time to fucking Tyler the Creator saying that you're my boyfriend.
But I think that
Come on, bro. Y'all know where I'm headed with
he's
that
not-
one.
No, he doesn't. He went on stage and said it.
He said on stage
yeah,
too.
he said on stage.
He's still
He pointed
taking-
over, and Tyler got like red and shit.
He
like that, you know what I'm
sodomizes
saying?
him, bro. Like that's to me. If I were him, I'd be like, "Yo, dude, this is getting offensive."
Whether that's true or not, that's not the point.
no, but
The
he keeps
point is,
tweeting him
though-
and attack. That's stalking, dog. They get mad at Kanye. They don't get mad at him for doing that shit
Oh
to
my
Tyler.
God.
if I was Chris Rock, man, I would sue. I would for sure sue.
Nah, you can't do that.
Chris
Like, yo,
he's too.
I mean, if I wasn't in Chris Rock's tax bracket, if I was in Jonathan Chetty's tax bracket,
100%.
I'm
Sure.
my neck and my back.
But I
want
respected that.
150.
I respected him for that though, because
You know what I'm
LAPD
saying?
wanted to, yo, you want to press charges? He was like, nah.
Chris Rock's from Brooklyn, man.
Nah,
He
man,
let that happen, you know?
it's cool, but I'll be like, yo, I want a fair one back for sure. I want
If
a
you're
fair
Chris
one.
Rock versus Will Smith, you don't want a fair one back.
This is what I don't.
You and I want a fair one because we don't give a shit.
I
You
don't.
can tell Chris
I
Rock
don't
ain't
want.
about that like
I don't want Chris Rock to just sweep this under the rug and just be like, "Yo, you know what? I'm
I
not gonna
hope
talk about
not.
it no
I
more."
hope he makes jokes.
I
out of this
want
shit.
him now that
Like,
he's going on tour.
He's
Go
gonna.
hard.
I want
he's
him
gonna
to.
go hard.
I want this to light a fire in him to the point where he ODs and roasts the shit out of that whole family. Not even like only Will. Jada got to get the
Willow
smoke.
can get it.
Willow got to get it.
Willow got
all-
good music, man. so
Everybody got to
I'll
get the
spare
smoke.
her.
No, you
Everybody
can't.
got to get the
Bro,
smoke.
but even when he was on stage, you saw he was about to.
Say
he
some
was
shit.
like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
could,
yeah.
and then he was like, nah, I'll
because
finish what
you
I'm
know
gonna do.
who won the award that he was presenting, Questlove, and that's his boy.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
Yeah, you
well,
messed
it
that
already
up.
fucked up Questlove's
Yeah.
thing because that thing took so much time, and I think ABC was like, "Yo, we just got to go to commercial and just get to." But like Chris Rock, the show's still going.
What do you think about?
So you never got to see Questlove's speech.
Yeah, but what do you think about his apology?
It was it definitely was his publicist
That was a
wrote the
publicist
PLC.
It was
apology.
stupid.
I thought you were talking
because-
about I thought you were talking about his speech because
No,
he sucked.
that
He
speech,
tried to like
honestly-
tie it in to be like King
Yeah,
Richard
like-
would have done this.
Dude, that speech was
Like, no,
horrible,
dogs.
man. Like, write your speech down if you're just.
But even
King
afterwards,
Richard was fucking defending his girls from getting like harassed by like Crips and Bloods
In
in
the
the fucking
craziest fucking times, dog.
you saw the movie, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yo, and that's crazy. Will Smith killed that fucking movie. He was great, but
he's a great actor, bro. You can't take
he
it away
fucked up.
from him.
He fucked
That moment,
He
he
fucked up
lost
his
it.
moment.
What do you think about them wanting to take away the award, though? I don't agree with that.
I don't
personally.
agree with
No,
that.
I
I
mean,
mean,
what's-
no, not at all. I think why?
Honestly, what
So
they
they said that
what they
there's-
should have done is kick them out of the wherever they are. The
like don't give him the
They were
ceremony.
probably in more shock than anybody else.
Yeah,
bro.
I think that's a quick decision to make
because that would have been like a
no. I hear what you're saying. Yeah,
a photographer or something that punched someone. They would have fucking.
But
just
it's Will
escorted
Smith.
it.
But so
Yeah.
that's why it's even worse. People gotta understand. That's the magnitude of this, right?
Right.
If it were I don't fucking know, some B actor that did it,
Yeah.
you're out, bro. It's
Yeah.
Will Smith. They're kind of like, what
What
are
we gonna do? Yeah.
And they know behind the scenes he's about to win this Oscar, bro.
if Jon Snow did it, they would have kicked him out.
Jon Snow would
For
be
sure,
gone, bro.
for sure, dude.
Sorry, Josh.
For sure.
Josh.
By the way,
That
Jon
was for
Snow
you.
coming through MCU, baby. He's in the Eternals. Sorry, I'm mad excited because Moon Knight comes
Bro,
out
but
tomorrow too.
that Will Smith thing, that's privilege. That's the best example of what privilege is.
You think he can't be black and get privilege?
Yeah.
He can.
Would he have slapped the white guy?
No.
No.
If it was
hell no.
He
Dustin
would've
Hoffman,
no way.
Oh, hell no.
or Kevin
Hell
Costner.
no. Hell
Or
no.
like you said, if they
Hell no.
Teddy
Or
said in the
was
group chat, they
James
switched the
Corden.
Rock. If it
Would
was
he-
the Rock and
Oh,
not
The Rock,
Chris
he's
Rock,
not.
Would he have slapped? Would he have
With
slapped
The Rock.
Wanda Sykes?
No, he would have
Or Amy
screamed.
Schumer?
Yo, I think he would have screamed from his seat, and that's it.
like he should. That I'm cool with, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's your wife, no matter what.
Yeah.
She's sleeping with other people. That's her problem and yours. Like at that moment, you gotta be on. some,
But like you just
chill
said,
out.
like you just said, at that moment he lost his cool, and we've all been there. And like, I'm
Teddy,
not
he had a
justifying.
long walk.
I'm not justifying what he did.
Let's not forget he had a long walk,
no,
bro. That
no.
wasn't like
no. He laughed at the joke.
yeah.
He laughed at the joke, but she looked over. her.
That's meditated in
I
court.
just-
He's done.
Maybe
Yeah,
maybe
for
this
sure.
is why I'm not married. But there's been a lot of guys that I've heard say you got to go home to that woman and da 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 and all this other stuff. And it's just kind of like, but
I'll give you an example.
if that's the case, then you look over her and be like, I'm gonna handle this.
Yeah,
that's it.
I was giving
but
you
he don't have it like that with her apparently.
You ever been to a comedy show with your girl?
No, thank God.
You ever been to a comedy show with like a girl you're talking to?
I'll fuck somebody else.
No,
Yeah, I have.
I can't. I can't go to small comedy
I've done
shows
it,
like
and guess
that.
what I did?
'Cause I
Sat
know-
in the back because in my head I know me, bro. I know for a fact if I get up there, no matter what, especially in a small club, I'm a normal human being. And you say some funny shit. With
But
the
that's
obvious
different
shit.
with Will though. They're gonna sit him in front because it's his show.
his show.
It's technically
Correct.
his night, right?
But exactly my point is, no matter what, when a comedian's on stage, what's going to happen?
Yeah, he knew the setting that he was in because this is what I want the comedians to do next year. I want them to all boycott the Oscars and have fucking. I don't know what you keep saying, Dustin Hoffman, but fucking have Dennis Quaid go up there and say, "Hey, to present the new cinema short."
All these old actors,
shit. You know what I'm saying?
You aging us, man.
No, well, it's not that. Is that after it was Anthony Hopkins? That's who it was. He tried to bring it. He tried to bring it back after it happened. After Diddy said that whack shit that he said, but we still want to get
that shit got me tight. I hope they don't make that happen.
Yeah,
When he's like, "Oh, let's go meet in the
it's
room
all
and
love
talk."
and stuff like that. No,
it's not all love.
No, I don't want the. There's certain points this is coming from one of the most peaceful guys. I just want everybody to get along, but there has to be oh, you did that.
You got to pay a concert. There's got to be a consequence.
And I'm not even saying that Chris Rock has to hit him back. I want Chris Rock to roast the shit out. I want him to
use
gain.
your weapon.
I want to gain. I want to gain from this. Like how his tickets went up, they're selling like crazy right now.
Oh, for real?
Money.
Sold out.
Money.
Yep.
Use your weapon. Your weapon is your jokes. Take it to the next level.
Yep.
Yeah, I still want a fair one.
Yeah. I don't want. I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't want Chris Rock. And I know Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. They're definitely gonna go to Oprah and do the whole sit down.
Oh,
Jada's
hour
gonna
thing.
do red table.
They're gonna
talk.
do that.
She's
right.
gonna be like,
right.
yes.
So
And
why did you lose your temper?
But I don't want Chris Rock to do that.
Is it because I fucked your son's friend?
I
mean, yo, if you really remember in depth what happened, they were saying that August Alsina was going through some shit, and she was and that's his son's friend or whatever, and she was like, all right, well, I'm gonna
suck this titty.
kind of there you go, but help him out, quote unquote.
Imagine if that was a guy that was doing that. Too.
That shit was like a Pornhub video. Imagine that shit.
Come on,
you're depressed?
Like them nurses joints.
Don't
They
tell
they do
my
have the
son.
porns, yeah. They do have the porns with the psychiatrist. And you end up fucking the psychiatrist, yeah.
Oh, fucking my friend's mom. That's what it was.
Come
bro.
on, man.
Don't put it on a record.
Fucking wildin'.
Oh man.
What about the video where they show if it were Chris Rock making fun of Will Smith and the whole cheating episode, and they show a meme of the fucking SpongeBob shit laughing mad hard what Jada would be acting like, and that's a fact, bro. If it were the other way around, Jada would have been like,
My favorite one was Tupac would have shot him.
Yes, that's my favorite one for sure.
And then there was another one that was yo, you got to take a whole year off from referencing Tupac because she has one Tupac reference every year. I think Willow wrote a letter to Tupac, the dead Tupac, saying me and my mom miss you. This is why I want all of them to get the smoke. This is why I want. Yeah, imagine you being a father, and not only that, but they're in a situation they're in a situation that they are because of Will Smith, not because Jada Pinkett was on Gotham or she did fucking Set It Off.
Yeah, exactly.
Those residuals don't have them living the way they're living.
She had an appearance on The Matrix.
Yes, it's Wild Wild West. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of Chris Rock's jokes. Chris Rock was yo, I think it was. I'm fucking up the joke, but he was more or less nobody nobody cares that you're not here, Jada. And she was what people need to be upset about is that Will Smith got paid $20 million to do Wild Wild West. You know what I mean?
You mean at the original
2016
monologue.
Oscars? You know what I mean? Yeah, and so
Were they there that day?
no, they didn't go to that one. They boycotted it, and they wrote him a email saying, "Yo, you need to boycott it too because there's no he didn't get nominated for Concussion, which he did really good in Concussion
He
too
did.
as well.
Oh, that's a horrible movie.
You know what I mean? But he did good. But
Acting wise, he did.
right. So it's one of those things that they were just all right, well, he didn't get a lot of black actors didn't get nominated and stuff. And then now what I worry about as well is that because this incident happened, are people going to start worrying about not I'm gonna say inviting black actors, but nominating black actors. You know what I mean?
They could use it, and that's kind of the problem too. They shouldn't. I personally don't think they should, because come on, man, it's one, and again, it's the nicest one out of everybody.
Right,
the nice guy.
But there you go, though. If the nice guy that never had an issue finally explodes, what happens when
the other ones? Yeah.
What happens when 50 gets his shine? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He gonna act in school.
Yeah.
I could use that.
No, what I'm saying though is, I put it this way, right? Like
50
a
can
lot
get
of
an Emmy.
a lot of people win stuff.
you can Oscar for a
Like
movie.
Kobe, for instance, Kobe won for executive producing that short about love and basketball. It was, I'm fucking up the name of the title, but it was something about basketball, right? Or
That's
my first
annihilation,
love,
bro.
Yeah, love and basketball is annihilation. But he said it was like my love for basketball, right?
Yeah.
And it's a short, and it's produced by Kobe Bryant. So like having Kobe Bryant in, he's gonna be in it. So what happens if 50's attached to something?
That's what I'm saying.
You're not gonna want him there.
Get an Oscar. 50's gonna go to movies next.
You ever seen when 3 6 Mafia won for It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp?
No.
Oh my God, that was so hood, bro.
They won the award for that,
remember
right?
that.
And Jon Stewart was the host. And so while he was like, so now they switch over to Jon after they won, and Jon Stewart lost it. He goes, "Yo, I can still hear 3 6 Mafia yelling in the back, and this is amazing." You know, because you can hear him going, "Yeah, nigga," like going crazy. I remember watching it live and being like, "Yo, this is awesome," but also like, "Damn, man." Like,
So
you know what I
ghetto.
mean? Yeah,
So
yeah,
ghetto.
yeah.
That's why it took so long to
soft.
nominate somebody else.
They gave it to
There you
Eminem.
go.
What was your
Lose Yourself.
favorite? What was your favorite meme?
It was like prayers up to whoever's handling Will Smith's case at the Scientology church.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about
I knew you were gonna come in religion.
Wow, I didn't
That
even
was
think
my
about
favorite
that. Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I didn't even think.
And I was like, this is how you know this nigga's crazy.
Like,
You have to
He's a
get
Scientologist,
you have to
bro.
get your processes cleansed. Is that what it's called?
Yo, honestly, Will Smith, lay off the birth control. You gotta learn your hormones are all over the
that's
place.
what they were saying too. They were saying that he could have been on male birth control.
That's what it felt like.
These dudes looking
That's a
crazy.
female move, bro.
Bro, in a span of like 15 minutes, you saw him laugh, cry, be angry,
That's birth control.
stop, cry again. I was like, yo, this dude's on. I don't know
He's
what
selling
he's
it.
on.
He's selling it.
Yo, he. I was like,
Yo, he's probably got the
crazy.
will pill.
He's got the will.
So Janelle, the Will Pill. Oh yeah, they call him Pill Smith now. Shout out to my cousin Kevin. He sent me that. So they call him Pill Smith now. So let me ask you guys, like, Shorty asked you to take a birth control pill. What are we doing there?
No, no,
No?
no, man.
You took the You took the vaccine.
Yeah.
I
Fucking with
did.
you. I'm fucking-
Mandated.
I did.
It was mandated.
Mandated. What if she says this is mandated in this house?
This ain't mandated in my house. Nah, man, I wouldn't take anything that messes around with like
But it's okay for her to do
testosterone.
it?
She don't have to do it.
You're going to tell me you actually use condoms?
Who told her she had to do it? I don't use condoms, but who told her she
okay.
has to do it?
He just uses vibes.
I'm just telling you, man. Women have been doing it forever and a day.
Too
'Cause
bad.
they want to.
We haven't been doing it.
We
forever
want them
and a
to.
day.
Yo, listen, I've tried to get all my girls on birth control because I don't use condoms. So my shit has always been like, I know we're only going to be dating for like 2 or 3 months.
Really, bro?
But birth control is great. Yeah, are you crazy? Condoms are uncomfortable and fake.
Yo, we got gamblers over here, yo.
Yeah, for real. Nah, man, I strap up. All,
We got dice rollers.
nah,
over
dog.
here.
7.
Put it,
I'm magnum that shit
put
right
it
away.
put it all on red over here, bro. Holy shit.
Especially when it's red.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, I mean, you're not supposed to when it's red, right? Technically, right?
Handsome is a different breed.
Yo, oh my God. I hope my girl don't hear this
Yo,
shit
I'm from
episode.
DR, baby.
But that's the thing. People are talking about this like it's going to come out next year. This is going to take 5 years.
I know, they're testing
think?
on pigs, aren't they?
They're doing like trials now.
Okay.
You're the pig that
Oh, I
tested
thought it was like right away.
No, they haven't even
On
done
some,
trials.
yeah, I thought it was right away on some real vaccine.
No, they
shit.
tested on mice.
Yo, they testing out on pigs, and each one of us getting it in our mail. Free sample.
They tested on mice first.
They tested on mice, they
And
tested
then
on Will.
Yeah. And
right.
then now...
Bill
This
Smith.
tested on Will.
Bro, they've been trying to develop this since birth control for women started being invented. Like,
Honestly, like,
it's not
yo,
happening.
I don't know. Me personally, that's why I was joking before. I never like even women being on birth control because to me, I know
Josh always refills my champagne.
the hormonal, the hormonal.
Yes,
mess.
sire.
Yo, man, I'm over here dry too. Pause.
we have to make sure until Josh gets back. We always have to like put out like little things for the person who's taking his spot. Be like, yo, Josh would have done this.
Thank you so much.
Son.
The whole pill
you,
shit,
Janelle.
I'm against it. I'm against all that shit. Like the only thing I'm with is like steroids, properly used, properly cycled, because I know the hormonal effects that type of shit has.
What, to play baseball?
To anything, yeah, to lift weights, get in shape,
I mean, after 35,
Play
you should
my
be doing
company
it.
softball team.
You
We
should
also
be,
began
you should be on
testosterone.
HGH, TRT. You should
Yeah.
be on all that.
You
after
guys gonna
35.
use HGH to play on my company softball team, right?
For sure.
Appreciate that, guys.
Damn, bro. I'm gonna lie on my birth certificate.
I am 12. Danny Almonte.
I was trying to remember so hard when I was there. I fucking forgot.
Shout out to Danny.
Damn.
Good kid.
Danny had like
Kid, that nigga's
yeah,
a grown
doing
ass
shit
man.
now.
nigga had 3 kids when he played against them. They played second and third too.
Nah, he got to be like in the Japan league or some shit. By
Nah,
now.
he's not.
No,
he's
bro.
not
He
doing
lives.
shit.
He
You
lives in
follow
the
him?
Heights.
He's in the Heights, yeah.
Oh, he's still here.
Nah. We need to get him on the podcast, dog.
He works.
We need to put some gauchos in his pocket, man.
He works at Fine Fair.
Nah, man. Nah, we can't have Danny go out like that. He was a hood legend.
He's probably a front manager.
Man.
Damn, I just
manager
had
at
such a
Fine
dark ass segue right now.
Yeah, why did we do that today? Why did
It went that way.
Shout out to Danny Almonte, man.
All right. The next subject is pretty hard to talk about. That's why I said I had like a dark ass segue, but it's not gonna work. About little kid stars, man. So I don't know if you heard what happened this weekend.
Man.
Obviously, you heard.
Of course, in
You
Florida.
fucking- yeah, and that's another thing. It's probably the state you don't want to do anything in. Sorry, Buddha.
Love Florida.
I know you do. That's why I said sorry, Buddha. But unfortunately, some kid was on a ride and they didn't buckle him up correctly, apparently, and he slipped out. So I know you guys saw the video. Everybody saw it, and
Oh,
now
I didn't see the video.
You didn't see the video?
No, I didn't see the video.
I had to.
I don't want to
No, I
watch
didn't
that
watch
But
video.
I only did because the line said no blood is not gruesome. So I believed it.
So
And
were they just like recording up and then he
No.
falls and then they're just like
no, there's no blood. So when you see him, literally, it's crazy. It drops and you see him go throop, like just slide right at the bottom. And then I guess like the person was kind of caught off guard and they moved the camera, but not completely on him. But then when they show him, he's just laid out flat on the floor and his sneakers are next to him.
Oh, they came off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
I'm so confused. I seen that happen to this guy kill himself and then his shoe came off. And now I see that. I was like, how the fuck did this happen?
Wow.
But they're literally like right next to him. But he's laid out. He's not moving or anything. So my
What is it,
prayers are
the
that he
force
died.
knocked off his. Yeah, that he didn't suffer. at all.
I hope he just.
Yeah,
because
I'm
that
sure.
smack was
I'm
crazy,
sure
bro.
instantly once he hit, it was definitely like that was it. Like
That smack
Yeah.
was crazy.
Yeah,
it
no.
was nuts. And then right
you know
afterwards,
what was wild? The sense
What?
of urgency around like the people that worked there. Like there was nobody that was
No.
like. There was a person that was like come here, like, and I'm like, yo, like.
I mean, dude,
I guess, but it's honestly like
the shock is probably
It is shocking.
crazy.
You never
it's
know.
shocking. Like they even said his I think his mom was watching, or the person watching him is like a older lady that was taking care of him. Like you hear her,
Yeah, because he's from like Tennessee or something like that. So he was
Yeah.
in town to like whatever, right?
but you hear her like
Yeah.
shout and then silence.
Wow.
Because it must have been like the shock hit, like holy shit, like what just happened. So you see the people around him just like looking, nobody knowing what to do next.
I saw people grabbing their shoes to be out. I'm like, yo, dog,
Stop.
you didn't commit a murder, man.
Stop.
Like, yeah, people got up and like
Scary, bro.
let me off, and like people were grabbing their shoes to like be out. I don't know.
Florida.
I'm very like if I see something, I'm like, and I see somebody like I'll try to like
Help
That's
out.
just it's an instant. You know, it's just instinct.
Well,
Sorry.
don't use your instinct because you're not supposed to move somebody that's in that situation.
No. I
Oh.
understand, but like at least go over to them. You know,
Right,
be like,
yo,
yo,
you okay?
yeah. You know what I mean? Not like,
Right
you know,
away, somebody came and they were like, "Did you guys secure him for sure?" Like they're talking to each other and they're like, "Yeah, we think we
Yeah,
did."
but you're asking
They
a kid
didn't, man.
like Mikey's age. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Where Mikey's like probably on his phone while he's like locking them in. You know what I
But
mean?
that's
You
the
don't care,
problem,
you know?
man. That's the problem.
Right,
too.
but then let me ask you this, Buddha: are you gonna pay? Are you gonna make $11 or work there for
As a
$11?
grown man, no, of
you're
course
not.
not,
As a
yeah.
grown man, you know what I mean? But you would,
But
as a grown man, you would care more than. I think so. Then what do we do? There has to be one person paid a right amount because I'm sure there's like a manager there,
Of course.
and it should be only managers watching them. Like I don't know how you because then Josh made the point that the kid was overweight, right?
He,
Like,
he shouldn't have been on the ride.
He shouldn't have been.
He
I think
was 340
Yeah,
pounds.
6 feet.
he's a football player. Yeah,
Oh, 6'5"?
6'5".
6'5", yeah.
Bro, this is something that
No,
like,
it's a wrestler.
like
It's a
football
wrestler.
players always talk about
Yeah.
this. That one thing they hate about being so big is that they can't go to theme parks.
They can't do normal things.
because they don't fit in the rides.
They
Wow.
can't sit in a regular plane.
Yeah.
Like there's big guys that say I have to get a first class seat because I need to have my own pod
Yeah.
to like operate. You know what I mean? Because it makes the same sense as me buying two
Also,
seats.
the blame should be placed on the park.
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely.
Obviously, he should know. But as a 14-year-old,
You're not trying to
He's
hear
a
that.
kid.
though.
He's trying to have fun.
You're
Not
looking
trying to
at
hear
it
that.
like, I got these handles here. Because that's people are saying, oh, why there's no strap in the bottom? I've seen those all the time because they're so
No,
tight.
the thing comes down and it compresses you.
The shit goes
You know what
clank.
I'm saying? Yeah.
You've been on those rides.
Right,
And there's
right.
nothing in the center. There doesn't need to be.
Yeah, there's no seatbelt or anything.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
that.
nothing.
That's
So-
the most terrifying ride in all the theme parks.
I never do.
slingshot.
I never do that
never
shit.
do
dog.
that one.
I never do that. Yo.
Nah, you're bugging.
Yo,
Nah.
I'll never do
Johnny,
that,
I
man.
did
And
that
you're never
once,
doing that
bro.
either now, yo.
That's it.
Because I'm not
Well,
hosting
no.
the show.
First of all, thankfully I'm not that big. I fit anywhere, man.
Johnny could go
I
on
barely
all
make the
around.
height thing. Yeah.
Imagine if they're like, nah, you too short.
Josh be like, I don't got to worry about that.
Yo, Johnny puts his wallet inside his sneakers.
Buddha speaking from experience, apparently.
Oh, shit.
That's a good thought.
Yo, they used to do that to you, yo. They used to put shit. Yo,
Nah, I
got
deadass.
you, man.
That's the only time I ever walk like standing tall, my chest forward, because I'm like, there's no way they're gonna leave
They
me
bring
off
out
this ride.
they bring out the meter. Like,
Yeah, you, sir, you just get back over here.
when I was little, I've definitely seen like the
Your
head
nephew
to
come in, but not you.
The head to look at me, like kind of like, yo, you're not big enough to get on this ride. Oh shit,
nah, man, the park's at fault. They're not gonna close down. It's in Florida.
They should
Florida,
not. First of all, they should not close down
They-
an
they
entire
should-
park.
just do
Let's
like
be
an
honest.
investigation.
They should close down that ride. That's
Yeah,
it.
I mean, and it sucks. Even the ride shouldn't be closed down.
I mean, the family should be compensated.
They should be compensated.
Yes.
They should now have way better regulatory rights. Like, they should understand, like, yo,
You're over 300 pounds, my nigga. Like,
they
nah.
should have that somewhere. Like,
They
why is
should.
it not there?
It's not fat shaming, man. Like, fuck it. Like, you're fat. You can't.
In
go
Coney
on.
Island, they have the sign, you over 300 pounds, my nigga. No
Bro,
mas.
Most parks
They
that
do, though.
Most parks that I've been to, they have the height thing, but I
Yes,
don't know
but
if
never-
they have the weight.
they don't have the weight thing.
Yeah,
Because
you don't want to fat shame.
You get weighed and it goes, my
fat
nigga.
shame. But you're going to height shame?
Come on,
My nigga.
Yeah, but I think that's what it
serious?
is.
You can't height shame. Because how many 40-year-olds do you know that are like 5 feet? There's some of them out
you
there.
can't get on the rides.
All right, but then you should be able to weight shame.
But
Weight shame.
But like little people, like Tyrion, can't get on the fucking ride.
No.
He can't get on no ride.
That's true.
He can't. He's gonna fall out.
Actually, I think he's 4 feet.
Nah, how tall you gotta be to get on the ride?
I once saw him on one of
48
those like
inches, 4
razor
feet.
scooters in the city. He just like
That's
passed
fire.
by me.
That's fire, man.
Get out of here. You didn't get scared?
I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, I know. Yeah, y'all niggas ain't shit, man.
I'd be in straight fear seeing
Yeah.
a midget roll by me in a quick ass razor. All you see is this.
Yo, any memes with
You
fucking,
get scared of
Yo,
you get scared of a midget just walking into like your coffee
Yo,
shop.
any
dog.
memes that I
He's
have
out of
with
control.
fucking midgets, I send it to Handsome. I know he hates that
Yeah, I
shit.
do too.
Nah, I'm getting over
Johnny,
it.
they scare
You
you,
are?
Johnny? Really?
100%, bro.
Is it because they're like the big heads?
I don't know if it's the proportion.
I said-
Pause. There
I
you
sent
go.
John. I sent Johnny that, and I sent Edgar like women empowerment stuff. Whenever women get like rights, I be sending it to Edgar.
Yeah, don't send me that shit.
Edgar goes, "Yo, what do you think, man? You think I hate?" I don't think
Edgar's like, Edgar's like
anything-
their body, my choice.
Yeah.
Anything-
I painted this picture of Edgar, but
Yo,
it's not
anything
true.
I agree with, and I don't want to post, I send it to Handsome. This nigga will post it right away.
Oh,
Yeah,
those are the
yeah.
good ones, bro.
Oh yeah, like if there's like something like super like thank God like I got this purple cup of champagne like anything where I'm just like nah somebody at work gonna see this. I send it to the podcast.
Nah, man. I love shit like that.
It's my alter ego.
But no, I
So
don't
compensation.
think compensation,
Yes, absolutely.
different. I
But not shut down the park,
There
though.
is no compensation at the end of the day, bro. Like,
Yeah, there's
realistically.
nothing.
Yeah.
Your life is done. Because if you look at this kid being 14, that means his parents are typically somewhere either in their late 30s or early 40s
Yes.
on the average scale.
Shit, if he's 6'5", 300, yo, he's going to NFL, dogs.
He should have.
Their whole future's down the drain.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
think about it, in a sense. Just not only monetarily. I know it sounds fucked up, but yes. Because this
They lost
kid
their son, yeah.
is probably...
Yeah, something they never replace.
Yo, you look at your kid, and to you, they're going to be the greatest, best thing on earth. You do such a good job, get him to this point so far, and what they're going to give you, $20 million, and be like, here you go. That shit don't change nothing for you. bro.
Yeah.
Still that void.
Your whole future's gone.
Yeah.
When your kid is dead, you're burying your future.
Because that's something that they got to live with for the rest of their life. Like,
They don't go away.
they died.
Who knows, bro? They were probably rewarding him like, oh, he's been doing good.
Yeah.
Send him
Let's
to
go to
Florida.
the theme park.
The
They're from Tennessee, so
Bro.
they're sending him from Florida. I'm sure he's going
The
to...
guilt.
The guilt, yeah,
That
the
a
guilt
parent's
is
going to have,
insane.
man.
Yeah,
is-
so like
that
people
shit'll kill
don't
you.
understand like money's great and all, but they gotta carry all those.
Forever and a day.
Even the people working at the park. Like, what about the guy who actually said, "Yeah, I strapped him in"? You know what I mean?
Fucking did an asshole.
Think about that guy. You know?
I don't know.
There's a lot of people affected by it. You know what I mean? But
Because some people trying to say he could have been holding it and saying like, yeah, everything is okay. But
He's a kid, man.
The people there, and they've done it to me at Great Adventure, they literally go clank and they make sure that your shit snaps. So for them not to let it, unless he threatened him, like be like, yo, make sure if that shit didn't
Nah, man, he was 340. So
that's what I'm saying. Like this, you saw the people tending it to were like 5'6", 5'5" white kids, like very young and frail. They probably
didn't even go. They were just like, okay, he says it's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's good. You good to go.
I'm not fighting a guy that's 6'5", 300.
I guess they're gonna change the rules.
Fighting, dude. Yeah, I'm
gonna have to change the rules.
Nah, man. But let's close that out. Prayers are with you guys.
To everybody involved,
obviously,
man.
yeah.
100%.
And even the person that probably tried to latch him in, like we don't know where his head is at. That could be a horrible feeling, bro. It doesn't have to necessarily be like in our minds. Everybody looks at it like, yeah, he didn't give a shit. He was just no. Maybe he did give a shit.
He could have been exhausted.
Yeah,
working. I mean, those jobs.
Yeah,
they don't have the best
absolutely
work conditions. He could have been exhausted. It's in Florida,
right?
It's fucking humid as fuck. It's hot.
Most Floridians have low IQ. They could have been like, you know,
the crazies are down there, man. The crazies are down there.
That's what happens. So let's move on to something more pleasurable for Janel because he loves Brazilian farts.
I was like pleasurable, and I looked at the next topic. I was like, no, it's not. It's so awkward.
Nah, it was a Brazilian chick. You guys saw that? The hospitalized one?
Yeah, so she's a singer, and she's like famous on TikTok for like, you know, I guess she talks about like her relationship and stuff like that. And one of the things she brought up is just like, yo, I'm not passing gas in front of my boyfriend and stuff, right?
He thinks I'm a robot.
So apparently,
she don't poop either.
Like I mean, she's like backed up in like farts and fucking, she got like some gas, like, you know, if you don't relieve that, like, yo, it got built up in her, and she, you know,
You guys ever held one back?
Okay, so
I'll tell you right now, he's right.
I'll tell you right now. Yeah, I mean, like, yo, if I'm like at a like a public thing or whatever like that. If like,
no, but I'm talking
when we
about
were at the
one of
Queens Bully Mixer, shout out to Sue and Ro. Yeah, I had to let one off, and I just, you know, walked over to the office.
I just stood by the bar where I saw like the kids that were there and let it out. And then
walk to
away.
the corner, you make a loud noise or something like that, and then
yeah, we're here. Then the wet one comes out when you yell. Nah, but I've done that. I've held it back, bro. And that shit hurts all inside.
Oh,
you just
but imagine doing that for like a long period of time, which this girl was doing. She laughed about it and stuff like that. She's in the hospital, but it's just that's wild.
But
so
how
like,
long did she wait?
I don't think she's shitting.
It was during morning
either.
sex.
It has to be that.
Yeah, I think it has to be that. I don't think she's shitting. She's probably going like weeks without taking a shit.
Oh, she's mad thing. She don't need to shit.
What?
No, skinny
it's her
people
it's her
shit
boyfriend.
too,
Like,
don't they?
okay, but it's her boyfriend there every single day. Like,
Right.
Like
We
with
don't
her.
know. It
Like,
could
you
be
don't
her
have-
fiance.
Maybe she like when she takes a shower. You ever fart in the shower, yo, and it's hot? Yo,
Yeah.
it smells,
Fucking
dog.
moist.
Maybe she didn't want to get knocked out, and he found her like laid out in the fucking tub.
Nah,
And I'm
true.
just saying that could happen.
Oh shit!
They didn't happen to me, but I'm just saying it could happen.
Those fucking shower farts where you see the water brown afterward.
All right, that's different.
Damn.
Yeah, you gotta go to the hospital, my dude. You gotta check yourself.
Johnny's like the toilet is too far. I'll just
that
do
means
it right here.
that means you sharted.
that one was wet.
So
Gotta make sure I scrub my toes.
when you guys are in relationships or dating someone and stuff, like how long do you wait before you let one go?
I personally don't.
I waited until I got married.
There you go. I
So
personally don't.
before you were married,
Before I got married, no.
before you got married, while you were dating,
No, never.
never.
Always
Never.
had gum in his mouth.
Never.
Always had cologne in his pocket. Make sure he had an extra stick of deodorant and never pooped.
Smart.
Nah, I pooped, nigga. You know me
Yeah, I know. But
I
you would
can't.
take like an hour and 12 minutes in there.
for sure. But no, after I got married, yeah, that's it. We're done.
So like, hold up. So you would definitely poop at her house, though, no?
Yeah,
That's what he said,
Okay.
yeah. He would take like an
But
hour
you
and
just
12
but you
minutes.
just won't like.
I won't.
You won't fart in front of her,
right?
right?
No.
But what if you like say now you're watching a movie and it's coming on? What do you do?
I walk to the bathroom.
You walk
bro.
to the bathroom?
Yeah.
No, I would deny.
sure.
I would let it go and deny it.
Just you two.
Yo, nah, you definitely do Dutch ovens. Dog.
Nah, man.
You definitely fart and throw the cover over, yo.
Nah, never in my life.
Dutch oven.
That's one thing.
What it's called.
I'm a pain in
I
the
saw
ass,
Buddha's
man.
raised. Buddha was like, I'm Dutch oven to somebody.
Listen,
Somebody's daughter's getting Dutch oven this weekend.
nah. Listen, I had this convo just like a year and a half ago. This girl I was talking to about the same shit. Because there was like a meme. It was a meme. It was
Yeah.
about some shit that I'm like, yeah, let me tell you something, man. I don't give a fuck how deep in a relationship we are. Same shit.
Yeah.
I was like, you're not farting around me because I don't fart around you. And she was like, that's so stupid and childish.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, I'm not saying if it comes out that I'm going to be like, huh. It's over.
It's
Get
over.
out of here. But if you literally just sat there like,
Like, yo.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
man, had
you don't
to
want to
let it
give
I agree 100%.
you don't want to give her the rights
Yeah.
to fart in front of you.
I agree 100%
I don't do it
with
either.
Johnny. It's happened before, and
But
we
it's not
laugh it
intentional.
off.
I guess I'm the only disgusting nigga
But no.
nah, Chetty too.
What's that?
here. So I'm the
You'll
only
fart in front of your girl.
disgusting nigga.
It depends how long we've been together.
Right. But you would.
It got to get some time.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, is that I never thought about the whole like I haven't had a girl that I was in a long relationship in like fart in front of me. I'm sure I know she takes shits and stuff like that, and like God bless her. You
I
know
would
what
hope.
I mean,
But like, yeah, but
Humans.
like, if she takes a shit, like, we're not smashing that night, yo. Like, you better like, if
Oh,
she's in
for
the
sure.
bathroom like way too long, I'm like, I'm not smashing.
Nah, I said it
tonight.
before,
Unless you go
man.
shower.
Límpiate colito.
You gotta go
antes que te lo
shower.
ponga.
yo,
Yeah.
vete a bañar.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Felix used to say,
Bro,
sacale
imagine
chocolatico.
Imagine if
Shut
your girl was
fuck up
just,
with
you
that.
guys are just watching a movie and she just lifts her leg up and
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's a no.
no mas.
Come on,
that shit is
man.
not happening. That's
Look at Buddha's face. He's like, what? So what?
No, come on, man.
love will make you do crazy things.
That was my favorite meme. I forgot to say it, man. So you eat ass? Love will make you do crazy things.
You think Jada farts in front of Will?
Nigga, she shits
She
in front
farts.
of him.
Yeah,
dog.
she shits in his mouth, bro.
She fucks.
You heard that Biggie fucking song
she
who says
fucks.
she
She fucks
shits on
in front
him.
of him.
She definitely shits on him, yo. Literally and figuratively, but yeah, I think it's got to be some time before we get. What about like? Well, how about this?
I waited 6 years, man.
Are you
That's-
going
that's-
6 years?
Wow, that's love, man.
And then she
that's
just-
love. So hold up. So like, this is such a weird concept. It is. So I'm trying to think. I'm like, yo, I
6-year
don't think.
fart.
No, it's not that. I'm trying to. And now I'm thinking about like my parents living together, and yeah, my mom. I don't recall. I'm sure my mom has, but like. My pops had like no regard for human life. Like, he thought like farting was like a funny thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
no,
he would
I
just
don't-
do that shit like,
I don't like people
in the
like that,
crib,
man.
and it's like, yo, like
Nah, bro.
So I was like, what are you doing that for? You know
Yeah, I
what
had
I'm
an
saying?
uncle.
like
I had an
your
uncle
father.
like that, man. Tio Pablo, and he used to do that shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
This guy
this nigga, dog.
at the dinner table.
At
Pablo was
anywhere.
kind of nuts, bro.
At anywhere. I remember Joe like, yo, if he farts in front of me, I will fuck him up. And
Yo,
I'm like,
you would
"Ah,
see this man, you
shit."
feel so bad. It's fucked up they even saying this.
Nah, man, but even in his younger days, dude, like when I was small, he used to do this shit. I'm like, what is wrong with this guy?
Yo, my nigga, one time we were at Body.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Like one time we were at Body. I ain't gonna say who I was with, but yo, my boy goes over to me. Yo, we're sitting at the bar, just posted up at the bar. We're about to get a drink or something, and he just rolled to me. He goes, "Yo, I'm just leaving right now. I just farted." Yo, as soon as he said it, does like this shit rose up, and you even saw the bartender go like,
Oh, shit, man. Yo.
that same friend that I happened to, and he's gonna hear this podcast because he listens to this podcast. He said that one time he was smashing this chick, and then like he was living with his parents at the time, and he smashing this chick, and like they allowed like girls to come over and stuff like that. It was no problem.
Dominican parents.
But oh shit,
Damn.
So anyways, so the shorty went and like I guess she like used the bathroom, right?
She bombed.
And then like Mom Dudes came home like a little bit later, and I heard I have to get the friend to give the expression, but she was just like Diablo, and fucking I'll never forget this shit. I'll never forget this story. 'Cause I remember hearing it and I was in tears, right? But I forgot what else she said after that in Spanish.
Nah, he's
But she
crazy,
just
bro.
yelled Diablo, right? And the girl was Chinese, and she was like, I think she said like, what the fuck did that chinita eat? Like or something like that, right? And the girl is like downstairs. She's like, she obviously don't know Spanish, but she's
Peking
hearing.
duck.
Yeah. Nigga, damn, Janel's a cat.
Yo. Janel's like me, man.
Anyways, yo, son. Yeah, but
Nah, listen, again, if it happens by mistake, cool.
Yeah.
I got no problem with
so
it.
you'll go like number 2, like at your significant other's house.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
You bring
I'll,
matches?
I'll turn.
Yeah, the
bring
No, I
matches.
stay there for mad long.
No, I do
Yeah.
Hot
poopery.
water.
That's good.
You bring
Poopery.
poopery ever?
Yeah.
No, I have it in my bathroom.
you keep-
She has it in hers. Yeah.
You brought it to her crib.
Yeah.
Like, yo, keep it real with you.
brought
I don't like my own
matches to my
smell.
girl's
It helps,
house.
man.
Yeah, but she had it already, so I was like, she know the vibes.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and I'd be
Does
like,
that
look,
work?
Just yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
dude,
coat the water.
Yeah.
First?
Yeah,
Yes.
you spray it onto the water, and then your shit goes through. It's like a film that takes over the shit, and it stops the smell.
No, I mean I know matches. You just light it. And it
No,
just cuts,
I don't. Yeah,
cuts-
isn't that crazy?
that shit cuts it out completely.
Yo,
No,
man.
these are
and I remember, you
matches.
could light a match for like 2-3 seconds.
You use a whole box,
And that shit cuts out. No, that shit cuts out. And my stomach ain't that bad. It cuts out that shit like OD. And I was like, damn, this is amazing, yo. And it was a girl
Nah.
that told me that.
I
Yeah.
used to.
My mom told me
I
that.
think I blew up her house, and she was just like, "Yeah, yo."
My mom
She's like, "Yeah, I
told me
got
that
matches
early.
in there if you need."
I just tell my girl, don't go to the bathroom. Just give it like 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's me all the
I
time.
wait there. I marinate.
And
Nigga.
niggas pops from Fridays. Give it 35
Yo,
minutes.
I'll be saying that shit too.
Let's watch
Give
an
it- give it
episode of
30 minutes.
Seinfeld. Just give it 20.
But I gotta pee. In the fucking.
really.
But is she okay though? The,
At your,
the actress,
at your own risk.
the actress is okay with it.
I mean, the last time I saw her, this was like pretty recent. She was still in the hospital.
hospital?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
got like
Jesus.
it's like
What kind
gastric
of
something. It's like
fucking-
I feel her pain,
Nah,
man. When
man,
you're
she's holding-
driving and
yeah.
you're holding it in,
Oh
that
my
shit
God.
hurts,
No, yeah,
bro.
that-
Yeah,
that's
no,
what
it
You
does.
start
It
getting
does, yeah,
cramps.
yeah.
Yo, you start sweating. You're
Your
like,
legs
nah,
start like
Nah,
cramping.
honestly, if we're guys, if we're on a road trip, I'll let you guys know right now. Just let it off, dogs. Just
Yeah,
do your
yeah.
thing.
No, we're talking about shitting, not
no,
farting.
I'm talking about. I'm like, yo, if we're in a car, like, yo, if like, for instance, if I'm with Janelle and Brian, and I got to fart, I'm not gonna fart in front of them because I don't know them enough to fart in front of them, right?
Right.
But if I was with y'all two, yeah, I'm letting it off.
We
But
done.
now we're
Nah,
establishing
put
this
the window
rule
down, bro.
that yo, it's gonna have
It's
to
gonna
happen.
happen, yeah, for
I'm gonna
sure.
look at Faid when I do it and be like, yo, the fuck, what the fuck you ate, dog? Eat some fucking doubles. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Luckily,
But
any
I'm
girl
a-
that's
so
ever
good
been with
about
has
this
pets.
shit.
I'm gonna pass the buck.
Yo, I have a video.
But I don't want y'all niggas hurting.
I have a video of Ashton, and he's there talking on the camera. He
Ashton
farts.
is Buddha's son.
Yeah, my son, and he's there with his grandma. Nigga, he farts, and she's like, she's on the video.
He lit her up.
Oh
Have you
my
guys
God.
ever done a double
She's
pipe
like, "Hey."
classic?
Yo, she's like, I fall.
Wait. Oh, what?
A double pipe classic? That's when you burp
You burp.
and you fart at the same time.
Damn,
I didn't know that's
you wouldn't
possible.
You can
bro.
do that?
This nigga hangs out with white people, dog.
Can you vomit and shit at the same time?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, if you have food poisoning.
At the
I mean,
same time?
Yeah, yes.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
Yes,
I would
you
lose
can.
my mind.
Damn, man. Wrong turn, bro. Like,
I know you
wow.
can sneeze and fart. That definitely happens.
Or if you do ayahuasca, that
No,
happens too. You throw up and you shit at the same time.
Yo, I want to do ayahuasca.
Nah,
by the
get
way.
out of here, man.
Nah, we're doing it.
You're trying to get me to do that shit. That's not
We're,
happening.
we're all doing ayahuasca.
What's
I'm down.
It's like this deep inner trip with this special thing that they create in like Uruguay,
Yeah.
Peru, one of those.
Peru?
Yeah, Peru. And dude, that shit takes you to the
You
next
see
level.
all your fears.
You meet God.
So you're high.
Yeah, pretty much. Nah, man. Yo, Mike Tyson quotes it, the DMT shit. That's how it changed his life.
It's life changing.
Yeah.
Everyone says it's life changing.
It's just a scary ass thing because it can go either way, bro. You can be stuck in some crazy ass shit, meeting demons that you've had that you haven't been able to fight for years. But the end product is always good, pretty much, right? Because you know
You
what
face.
it is that's eating you, right? That's fucking bringing you down. Because some of us don't know. Like, we look at it, you know, people be like, oh, man, I got such bad luck. Nah, dude, you just got some fucked up energy in you that's constantly bringing you there. You don't know.
I know people say that about the energy and stuff like that.
But you're not doing
But
that.
like, I'm just saying, if enough rich and successful people talk about how energy, like, I'm believing them, dogs.
Yeah.
100%.
But that's why
I'm not gonna believe the guy who like complains about, oh man, it's only 70 degrees. Yo, it's March and it's 35 degrees outside. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, stop
and
making fun
they'll
of me,
complain
man.
about that shit, but nah, you won't complain about it all day. You'll just mention it like, damn, my nigga, it's cold.
can't believe
As
this.
opposed to like somebody will be like, yo, that will ruin their whole fucking
When
weekend.
they go into work, that's the first thing they mention. Damn, man.
Damn, it's fucking
Somebody
freezing.
thought
I
frío,
thought
you
it was going to
lucky.
be that cold.
Yeah, it's freezing outside. You know what I mean? I'm just like, yo, get out of here, man.
Man.
Fucking WWE stock is down like 13 points. Fucking getting killed out here. Stone Cold Steve Austin coming back. I'm about to make this money this weekend.
Yo, hold on. Is that true?
What? That the
Stone Cold's coming back for a
yeah,
match?
he's coming
Yeah, he
back,
confirmed that.
Oh, shout out to Scott Hall, man, the bad guy, Razor Ramon,
man.
passing away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real talk.
You know what I mean?
The only Cuban that ever fooled me not being Cuban.
The
man.
only Cuban white guy.
That's true, yo. Yo, he's a way better Cuban actor than Al Pacino.
Yo, me and you always argue about
Bro,
Scarface.
he looked more Cuban than Cubans do.
Yo, that's it.
I wonder who gave him the idea. Like,
Shit.
hey, Scott, you know what you should do? You should be a Cuban.
And actually, he did.
Oh, it was
He
him?
said he told Vince, he was like, Vince, you ever seen Scarface? And Vince was like, no, I've never seen Scarface. And he sent them the
What's
video saying,
that,
"Oh,
Scott?"
Scarface? You saw it, and he was like, all right, we could do this. And then they went to Miami and shot those vignettes. He came up with the idea.
Get the
Oh,
fuck
wow.
out
Yeah,
of
He
here.
came up with the idea. And he was like, he can't. But Vince came up with the details with where the gold and you know
course.
the you know like
Yeah, 'cause Vince is a
Vince
racist.
sees that and goes, well, it's
Vince called the guy in the mailroom. He's like, what do your people dress like?
Juan.
Hey, yo, Pedro.
My name is Lucius. Same thing.
You guys like the gold chains?
What are tostones?
Nah, man, that character was amazing, man.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what, I'll always remember him as that. And yes, he did more time as Scott Hall.
Yeah,
you know,
but at the Razor Ramon thing was like
Razor
the
Ramon,
fire.
yeah.
Like
it was just wild, man.
Come on, dog.
There's
Like,
not
that was
one
just
person
like-
that didn't think he was really Cuban.
He would like take the gold off and hand it to the guy to hold, and he would look at him and be like, "Don't touch my gold, like don't go near my gold." And then he take his toothpick and throw it. Like, yo, it's the details. It's the details that that we all grew up on. You know what I mean? So,
Nah, man. R.I.P.
Dope shit, man.
Let's talk about dope shit we grew up on as well. The Grammys. What's going on?
I was gonna.
Let's go to the real fucking awards now.
Yeah,
where we belong slapping each other.
Yeah, nah. I just like I put this one on the docket because we were talking about the Oscars, and I was just kind of like now that the Grammys coming up, and I see how they took Ye off from performing because of the whole Kim Kardashian thing and stuff like that, which I don't agree with. It's one of those things where it's like hip hop has had like the love-hate relationship with the Grammys. We had the whole DMX soul had 2 diamond albums in one. Not 2 diamond albums, but 2 double platinum albums in like 1 year.
1 year, dog.
And one that almost approached diamond, and he didn't even get nominated for best rap album. So Jay-Z, who did get nominated, boycotted the Grammy. So there's always been like a love-hate thing. So like,
Took a stand. Jay.
when are they gonna get to the point? Well, now he's like the poster boy of the Grammys because who he's married to, right? Like he has to be at all those shows. So it's one of those things where it's like, who? I know we were talking about this in the group chat. Like, does it get to the point where now people say, "Yo, make your own show," right? But we do have that. The BET Awards.
And we don't support it.
And people see the BET Awards and they laugh at it, and no one shows up to it.
Yeah.
And all the people that win are more of the newer artists because they'll actually show up to the show. Like this person's not taking the time out of their day to go show up to the BET Hip Hop Awards.
BT cheaping their own shit, by the way.
Because
that Cypher was fire, and then they made it unfire.
Right. And that should have stayed a thing. But then when they have, that's dope. But when they have an award called Hustler of the Year,
and it
really is.
You don't take it serious.
It really is. It really is. It really is. No one calls Bill Gates Hustler of the Year. No one calls fucking Warren Buffett Hustler of the Year. Just say that, yo, I'm a successful guy. That's it.
Entrepreneur. Yeah.
That's it. That's what it is. If you want to give 50 his flowers because he's got like a bajillion shows on TV right now, do that for him. That's fine. You know what I mean? But it doesn't have to be like, and it goes back to Kanye was saying this in 2013. You guys have a problem with me making a song called I Am a God. But if I said I'm a pimp, I'm a gangster, you have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Then you ask me, who do you think I think I am? I just told you. I'm a God. Best interview ever.
I just told you who I am.
I just told you who I am. I'm a God. You know what I mean? And that's fine if he wants to think that. But my thing with that is that, they're okay with like certain things and like, so. And then kind of bringing Will back into this whole thing. It's like, we want to have stuff like this, but then we have incidents like that. And I don't want them, the powers that be or whoever, or sponsors who put these shows on the networks.
Point, because
to
even
see this stuff.
People like him that we would need at these kind of awards wouldn't show up.
Wouldn't show up at all.
Yeah.
It's
right.
too under their radar type
for
shit.
him, it's
That's
like-
the problem.
let's throw out our favorites like Nas, 50. They're not showing up to that shit either. You know what I mean? The Baby's going to it because he's a newer artist and he needs to. But like if they got invited to the Grammys though, they'll pull up to the Grammys.
They showed up. Remember who was it when they did the thing for LL? Like
Eminem did it.
Yeah, like a couple of guys showed up.
Right.
Real big stars. So shit like that. They'll do the icon thing. But never like, let's just be there to be there. Let's make this a real like fancy award type shit.
Right.
And we were talking about it should definitely be a person like a Jay, a Diddy. Like Diddy owns Revolt, right? Like Jay got Tidal.
He has a network, right?
Dre and Jimmy Iovine are doing their whole shit with beats.
Course,
like,
right.
People like that with the upper echelon connections and shit like that should be the ones to grab
Pushing the
Source
culture.
Awards or something like that, or BET Awards and say, yo.
Or like Apple. Apple should have like the Apple Awards. I mean, they have all the metrics.
Yeah.
Tells you, all right, these are the songs that get downloaded the most.
Right.
These
That's
are
pretty
the
dope.
albums that,
I like that.
why not do that?
But it still has to be hip hop. We're talking about hip hop right
No,
now.
yeah,
I get what you mean.
and you can include hip hop because the thing is with the Grammys,
Well,
it's
we
like,
don't want to be included.
No, but I get what Janelle is saying because like you want to do something where like everybody's kind of on an even playing field.
Even playing, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't want to see Lil Wayne lose to Black Eyed Peas for best rap album.
Right.
Because you have people who it might be in the rap genre,
exactly.
but if I ask anybody here, if they've heard the Black Eyed Peas album when Lil Wayne's album dropped, like the same year, I'm just giving Lil Wayne an example.
gonna happen.
They'd probably all be like, nah, I didn't really hear it. You know what I
that's
mean?
the issue with the Grammys is the people that vote for these awards,
Right.
they're not going to go and search for the Benny the Butcher album.
Yeah.
No.
You need to expand the voting to like people that actually listen to these albums.
That's the problem. It's true.
Like if you
Okay.
Oscars, for example, like this year, there was a bunch of movies that people have never even heard of.
Right.
My
right.
brother-
And that's
saw
because
them
they
all.
expanded the voting to like 8,000 reviewers now.
Oh, okay.
So that's
okay,
why
okay,
you
okay.
see like foreign films
Yeah.
on there that you've never even seen. That's the thing with the Grammys. You got all these white guys that work for Rolling Stone or for these magazines
Right.
that don't listen to these albums.
I can't front. Like, I will watch a movie because I know it's Oscar nominated. Because I like to be like the last couple of years. I like to be like I wouldn't have watched I, Tonya, but I did.
Yeah.
Because I probably would have because that Tanya Hardy story was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Right. And I didn't.
And
know.
she did a good job.
And
Margot Robbie
killed
killed
that
that
fucking
shit,
role.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll watch anything that she's in. I'll watch her just stand there.
Shit.
You know what I mean?
I watch
But-
her breathe and show me.
You know what I
nipples.
mean? Yeah.
I mean, there's so many like rap albums that
I'll let her
should
fart in
get
front of me.
nominated that you don't even.
That should have been a topic. What
That-
celebrity you would let fart in front of me? Sofia Vergara can fart in front of me. What did Dave
Vita's
Chappelle
tool.
say?
Vita's too old.
Vita's too.
She's irrelevant.
Sofia Vergara?
Oh, Sophia. No.
She can fart. She can fart.
Yeah,
in front of me.
for sure.
No, I don't like her accent.
That's what I love
her.
about
Fuck
it.
it.
That's what I love about it.
She could talk to
She
me
got
like
a
that all
deep ass,
day.
thick accent voice. That shit drives me nuts. I'm like, doesn't
Yeah, like
resonate
you've
with
been
me.
living in the U.S. for like 20 years.
That's
why
why,
you still
bro.
talk like that?
Dua Lipa,
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, she kind of doesn't talk.
Because she knows John
Wait,
Chetty likes it.
Dua Lipa got an accent?
No, I'm saying she could fart in front of me
Oh,
for
Yeah,
sure,
She's on the fart. She didn't fart on the
Yes.
fart in front of me list.
all day.
Did we just come up with a list? The fart in front of me list?
Yo, Doja Cat.
The cat?
Doja Cat.
Oh, the cat.
Hell yeah, she's thick as
Johnny
fuck,
said,
bro.
Glenn Close.
Not getting close. Yo,
Oh, man.
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep could fart in
Yo,
She's earned it. She's earned
Yo,
it.
like
Buddha's
her.
with me. Buddha
I love
wants to
her.
smash the old ladies like
sure.
Helen
I
Mirren.
think she has the
Yo.
pens. Of course she could fart. She
Man.
got nothing to lose, my nigga.
That's
She's
foul,
earned
bro.
She's got nothing to lose.
wow.
Let's get back to what you were talking about.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
sorry
go.
about
Go
that.
ahead.
Let's go back to the Grammys. Not old ladies farting.
when handsome is the voice of reason, that's what you know.
No,
We're going too far.
You got to expand the voting for it because if
I didn't know
best album, right? Why shouldn't a hip hop album be considered the best album?
Especially Donda.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those are albums that everyone talks about, but just because the people that vote for the Grammys don't listen to it or don't know anything about it,
We make the music, the most music,
who
man.
votes it?
To be honest,
Well,
Who's in the voting committee?
Here's my thing. If this album sells 10 million, I'm not talking about Give Her Die Trying, but I am.
Yes.
And this album sells
Classic.
2 million. Why is the album that sold 10 million not even nominated over Nora Jones?
That's
you see
why
what I'm
I don't,
saying?
I don't think it's that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Those
one
are
of
the
those things.
metrics.
So they're
that,
looking right. That I don't because
if we knew why
if 10
things
million
were chosen,
if 10 million of those albums sold, right? I'm not saying 10 million people bought them because somebody could have bought them 2 times. Like they could have left it on top of their locker. Then when they came back, it could have got stolen.
Back
They had
when
to
you
buy
could
it
buy
again,
music.
right? That was me. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's one of those things where it got bought that much, so the demand for that was. So I think the chart should have something to do with it. Like what people are listening to should be should be a qualifier. Not. I guess they're trying to look at the artistic value and stuff like that. Because Jay Electronica's album got nominated for a Grammy,
And it shouldn't have. It definitely should
it was
not
a Jay-Z
have.
album.
I get it, but
Yeah.
that's why the popularity.
You see what I'm
aspect.
saying?
Like,
Right.
It's a,
what
it's a J
category
connect.
was he in? Is he
Hip hop,
in?
hip hop,
Oh.
hip hop. Yeah, hip hop.
I'm trying to remember who was nominated that year.
Like Nas shouldn't have waited for King's Disease to have his first Grammy win for best rap album because he had like 3 of them.
Godson should have definitely been already an award winner.
for artistic and just good and all that other
Yeah.
stuff. So like I think the year that Jay-Z didn't win for Blueprint, I forgot who won. You know what I mean? And it's like that's another thing. Like Blueprint now is like where's
I
it
mean,
at
that's
now?
my favorite Jay-Z album.
Breaking news.
No way.
Yeah,
what happened?
it's not big.
That's
news, huh?
wild.
Breaking news from the San Francisco Chronicle.
Is that real?
LAPD arrests Will Smith despite Chris Rock declining to press charges.
They didn't arrest him.
Yeah, they did. This
I mean,
is
it's
real.
it's
Oh, they got me. The story behind this guy is so sad, man.
No,
It
I don't
is.
want to know.
I
I
don't-
don't want to know.
It is. I
don't
heard
wanna
about
know.
Oh,
it.
you heard the
Yeah, I
story?
heard about it.
He died?
Yeah, he's dead.
He got
He's dead.
COVID?
He's dead.
No.
No.
He's having
Before
COVID.
that.
Nigga, he was during COVID. That's
Dog.
all I was seeing. They would send me, "Yo, there's a cure for COVID." I'm like, "Oh, we back outside," and then I would see fucking
The big ass thing.
Mandingo.
The big ass thing.
He took the pick for little kids, bro. You know, not for little kids. For a little kids foundation. Like he was like one of those Big Brothers type people.
I don't see how this makes it any better.
So
Yeah,
how
me
is he-
either. Like,
he was
how does
naked?
this make sense?
Guys, all right. He's in
Because
the
they
gym
make
all the
money off
time,
of it?
right? He's in the gym all the time.
He's
And this dude, he helped him train. He was training. He was like, he goes, yo, you know, you look like you're a really good bodybuilder. He goes, oh, thank you. They became close. Cool. One day the guy says, hey, listen, this is what I do. Like, I saw you in the gym, yada, yada, when they're in the shower type shit. You take a picture. And the guy's kind of slow.
Was this in Florida?
No, I think it's in Wisconsin. Something like that. But anyway, so he goes to him and he's like,
Definitely
nah, man, like,
Jacksonville.
I can't do that kind of stuff. You know, I got a mother and a sister and da-da-da. He is part of, like, a community outreach type shit, and they needed money for a, like, one of those, like, youth boys and girls clubs type shit that he
So
runs.
he went into porn.
So he's selling
No,
calendars?
so the guy told him, he's like, yo, I'll give you $10,000 if you take this picture.
God damn.
The guy had a malunga. He knew it would sell like crazy on the gay website.
Malanga.
Yo,
10 grand?
they paid him more like $2,000 and some shit like that.
And
Like,
royalties?
It was some bullshit story, yeah.
I mean, he's
But
he's a millionaire now.
no, he's dead.
Well,
dead.
his
His estate.
It's
No,
estate.
the picture got lost. They gave him the money and it never came out.
Oh,
It never came out until like 3 years after he died. Somebody had seen it on a gay site, claiming I'm not on the gay site, but it was there and I saw it. And that's this girl's brother. And they go to his sister like, yo, listen, this is kind of weird. You know, your brother passed and whatnot, but we found his picture. And she was so angered by it that she wanted to find out the story behind it. And she sought out the photographer. And he explained, he's like, no, he took the picture and took that money for the Boys and Girls Club that you guys are running type shit.
Right.
So it was kind of a crazy story that this guy became
Why would
popular
you take a
after,
picture for $10,000 like naked or whatever?
because it was a gay magazine. They wanted the picture of him.
10 grand is a lot.
All Buddha heard was gay magazine.
Yeah.
He didn't hear anything
Yo,
else.
so prejudiced and close-minded,
I'm
bro.
good, man.
10 grand is a lot.
Look, they give me 10
Oh, yeah?
grand, and I don't
no,
even,
dude.
I am, bro. And my shit ain't even show worthy. Yo, here it is. Here it is. Give me my 10 racks.
Yo, nah, man. I'll work for that.
Y'all bugging. Y'all got some standards, man.
Buddha, that's one day of work. Instead of a lot of days of work.
A few months.
That shit will get me ahead. Pause.
Jesus.
They got you good, though.
They got
I was so excited. I was like, yeah.
I remember I was already thinking about my protest sign, like, yo, free will.
Yeah.
Free will.
I wanted breaking news on the
Get
show,
outta here,
man. Instead,
Yo,
I
get
got a
outta
big
here.
black
Yeah,
dick.
Yo, that's wild, yo. Send that to me. I got to send it to my high school group chat, please.
What else?
Oh, man. Eric Adams, man.
What's up? Yeah, I didn't.
He freed
I'll be honest with
Kyrie.
you, I didn't know.
So now what happens to all the police officers, the teachers? Your friend is a teacher that quit her job. What happens to all of them that decide not to get the vaccine and they lost their jobs?
They're not getting rehired.
They're
I
not
think
getting
they,
rehired.
they have to get rehired, no?
They're not, though.
That's terrible,
Their
no?
positions already been filled, probably.
That's
Yeah,
right.
for sure.
Cops
Some of them.
too?
And cheaper.
Well, the ones that didn't, obviously, they could try. Like, she got a call back. Mice, I got a
Okay.
call back, but a
Yeah.
while back. Like,
Right.
hey, listen, they wanted her to do virtual shit, like, to pay us. And she was like,
But
no, I want my job back.
But she had some type of like tenure though. Like she was
Yeah,
there
she was
for
in it
a
for
little
13
bit. You
years.
understand what I'm saying? So like those are the folks that I think need to get hired back first.
Hopefully.
And how would she feel now that Kyrie, because he's an athlete, and now all athletes, actors, entertainers who are unvaccinated are now
Well,
allowed to work?
She's happy. Because I spoke to her about it. When Kyrie was doing the whole thing, right? 'Cause
She's a Nets
she
fan?
actually listens to the podcast.
Shout out to her.
No, she's from Brooklyn. But
The brand is strong.
The brand is super strong.
Yeah.
Thank you, Misa. I don't want Misa or Boris. I can say your last name. And she was like, she heard my point with the whole Kyrie shit. Like, I was like, yo, I hope he sticks this out. Because remember, we were all talking about, like, he ain't going to do it.
I told
Yeah.
Johnny the same thing. I was like, if he sticks it out, I'll respect him even
Respect-
more
yeah,
than if
yeah.
he comes out with some bullshit about, like, I did my
research now.
and now this and that. So I'll give him that.
She was happy about it. She's like, nah, that he did the right thing. Like, I'm glad it worked out for him, but she's like, I'm not Kyrie. So obviously, I don't know how things are going to work out for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
How much money was he losing?
Because he wasn't
bread.
necessarily sitting out because he didn't believe he needed to do his research. Like that's what people were. That's a misconception, and that's the jokes I used to make.
Yeah.
He was sitting out because he said that he's taking a stand for folks like your friend who's a teacher that are losing their jobs because they don't want to be vaccinated. They don't want to be like, he doesn't like the fact that like the control and
The
stuff
mandate
like that.
part,
you know, I get him. You know what I mean?
I'm glad he stuck out.
As a basketball fan, I was more or less kind of like, if I'm there are really no real Nets fans, but imagine it was There you go. Janelle is right.
I was like, yo, bro, get the vaccine.
Does Tom Brady own a piece of the Nets? Like, how are you a Nets?
I would say right now.
How are you a Nets fan?
That's funny.
Well, he used to like the New Jersey Nets, so that's why.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
There you go. But there you go, right?
Very cool,
If you're a real Nets fan, right? Like, and you're going to a Nets game, like I'm getting kind of robbed by not being able to see one of the best basketball players in the NBA.
True.
You know what I mean? So it's one of those things. So I look at it the side of a fan, but then Kyrie sticking up for his,
Yeah.
Okay, and
No,
I guess it
his
depends on what kind of fan you were as well, right? Like, I'm a Timberwolves fan, but I know where I stood on the side of the options.
Kevin Garnett did this. You know, excited with him.
What?
Kevin Garnett does this when Kevin Garnett is a prime player. He's prime Kevin Garnett, and he's on the Timberwolves.
No.
And you live in Minnesota,
I
but you
promise
live in Minnesota.
Nigga,
where
I'm the biggest
you can
Kevin
actually
Garnett
go
fan
to
in
the
New York.
games, and I'm going to the game.
Yeah.
And I'm a season ticket holder, and I'm not seeing Kyrie Irving because
Let's
of
use the
this
Mets.
thing. Yeah,
I'm a big Mets fan at that time, and I go to the Mets game, and Mike Piazza decides not to do it.
yeah.
I personally would not be mad at Mike Piazza because that's me. Like, that's what I said. That's why it depends on what kind of fan you are and what your stance is with certain shit. I know, obviously, there's a bunch of fans, especially people that bet, right? Like, that bet on this type of shit.
course, yeah.
They're like, bro,
yeah,
you
you
killing my
fucking up my money.
livelihood. So it's
my fantasy team.
yeah, it's the context of it. Like, it depends on what kind of person you are, where you stand for.
Yeah, I'm selfish.
Yeah, I mean,
That's not selfish, brother. You look at it like, yo, we pay for your fucking salary, dog. Like, get on the floor and play some ball.
yeah, when they would win,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be upset. But when they would lose, I'd be like, damn, man, I wish we had Kyrie
I wish
playing.
Kyrie were here.
But-
I think Eric Adams had to take that step back, though. Like, first of all, Eric Adams is a stupid idiot. He's probably one of the worst fucking mayors I'm ever going to see in my life.
He's only been here for like 2 months.
And
yo.
exactly, he's been doing the worst job I could see. I think he's a piece of shit. I think De Blasio sucks dick too. Fuck you, Cuomo.
You know
Fuck
what?
you, girl Cuomo. Whoever that person is the governor right now.
Girl
There's times
Cuomo.
that I don't agree with Johnny, but I fucking agree 100%.
Yeah.
The fact that this took this long to do,
No,
It's ridiculous, man.
Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant was right. It was
Like,
a
bro,
personal.
he's at
It was
the
a personal
game.
agenda.
exactly,
it was an
he's
agenda,
at
yeah,
the game.
Yeah.
How stupid
I will
is
say
that?
one thing: there are players on the Yankees and Mets that are not vaccinated, right?
Yeah.
And the Yankees and Mets met with the mayor. You trying to tell me a check wasn't cut?
Of course it was.
Hell
He's
yeah.
the mayor.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I think Aaron Judge is one of the players from the Yankees that's not vaccinated.
They got him that
You
brand
know how
bag.
many people that wear Aaron Judge jerseys to a Yankee game? You trying to tell me that they're not gonna have Aaron Judge play? Which it should count for Kyrie as well too, because Kyrie is more famous than Aaron Judge. You know what I mean? Like, basketball is way
Not
better
to
than
New
baseball.
York.
But what I'm saying for the Yankees are willing to pay that. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm not. Look, I can't accuse it. I'm just saying, like, they had a meeting with them, and all of a sudden it gets lifted.
Allegedly,
It's kinda,
he's
you know,
saying, guys.
allegedly. Come on, Easy E. We need you on the show too.
Nah, definitely. I think something could be at play, but again, the guy's a sucker. There's nothing about him I
Yeah.
respect.
I mean, I'm not going to give him credit for doing something that he should have already been doing.
yeah. Well, something was coming down the line anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
Like-
the fact that, what was it? He can't play in
No, he can't.
in Brooklyn, but he could play
but-
against the
right.
Knicks?
No,
Because he's a
no,
visitor?
no. The Knicks, he couldn't play against the Knicks either.
Okay.
So if you are a New York employee, which are Knicks and Nets players,
Yeah.
they can't play in New York. But if you're an unvaccinated player from Florida, you can play in Brooklyn.
Because their laws are different.
It's
That's
so
why it was a
wild,
joke.
Like,
It's
how
so wild.
stupid is
Yeah,
that?
that's-
It's so wild.
that's
It
stupid.
should be like, look, if you're not vaccinated, you can't
can't
play in
play.
New York, no matter where you're from.
Yeah.
To make it that way. But then like the mandates got raised about 2 weeks, 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
And then like so that's where everybody was kind of like, all right,
see, when that
Kyrie
happened,
Kyrie can play now.
everything
that's
should have.
Now just but then he did the whole like he tried to flex some muscle. That's all it was. And he made himself look stupid. while doing
He's
it.
an idiot.
So
Okay, and then let me not get too deep into my Eric Adams hate, but yeah, man. Yeah,
He's not from East New York?
nah.
No? All right.
And even if he were, be from East New York, he's still a piece of shit. Like that cannot get this man a pass.
hey, my boy Donovan Richards, man, that's my guy right there.
Yo, for real,
that's
man.
our guy. He supports the brand. He follows us.
Not even just that. He was kind of like
was-
against the whole vaccination thing. He couldn't say it really, but I felt it when we were speaking. He was kind of like,
yeah.
I just want things to get back to normal.
Right,
like the
right.
most possible.
Yeah, shout out to him, man.
Yeah, man. Should be on the show sooner than later. Well, all right then, ladies and ugly men. Thank you for joining us this week.
No.
was
We're
fun.
not going away.
What? You got another topic?
There was an EP that dropped while we took this little like,
Oh,
hiatus.
yeah.
Oh,
I want to
yeah.
talk about this EP, Fiore's Retard. Fire EP.
Loved
we did
it.
the Hip Hop Advocates episode where he talked in detail about the album and just your come up and stuff like that. I was there for it. Fire.
Definitely, man. He styled me.
Nah, that's your jacket.
He took me there.
You gotta.
No, it's at the cleaning.
We all gotta flex. We all gotta flex. No, he did a great EP, great album. Like, it was dope. We were supposed to have the review of the album, but then Josh ended up having a kid. So shout out to you, Josh.
Yes, thanks, Josh.
But nah, I can speak for everybody in this room because we all heard the album a couple times.
Fire.
We're proud of you. Great project.
Thank you, man.
That's what we need. You know what I mean?
It was a labor of love.
Yeah.
My name was dropped in it.
What?
My name was dropped in it.
I need my name dropped. I was thinking about that too.
He got so tight. He's like, Faid gets a name drop already?
Yeah, and Faid insulted him about not rapping enough. That's the crazy part about it. Faid goes and says, "Oh yeah, niggas got music. I don't hear nothing." And then he goes into the studio that night and
I record
writes that
clutch.
shit. So I was like,
And you
I
put
guess
Faid on the single too.
I don't get.
First of all,
no love for being supported.
Purple cups and champagne.
I'm just gonna start.
That reps you, me, and Joshie. What are you talking about?
I'm just gonna start insulting him. But like, yo, you wrote today? Why you didn't write today?
That was kind of weak. That
was kind of weak.
Those bars.
No,
man.
but
don't worry.
Great EP. We all love it here. I was playing it before we started the show.
Yo,
and
let
man,
people know where they can find
Great
it.
job. Yeah, man.
Everywhere.
Plug your shit, man.
So just search Handsome Contreras. It's the first thing that's gonna pop up. Whether you're on Deezer, Tidal, Apple Music, Amazon.
We got it on Napster, baby. Just get it.
Napster. No, I do have it on Napster though. Real talk.
The video's gonna be filmed
Shout
in
out to
Colombia.
Sean Parker.
Video coming, Bonitillo, film from Cartagena. Kazaa.
iMesh.
No, the shit literally is everywhere. I'm on fucking Pandora, you bitch ass niggas. Like, come on, bro.
Go stream that shit.
But yeah,
Go
Did
cop
you put it on Spotify or you took it off as like a?
No. I don't hang with Joe Budden on that end. Like, I need the streams, bro. I don't got that kind of money. It was a labor of love. Probably the best 24 minutes you'll spend in your life. And I'm not saying it because I wrote it. I'm saying it because it's great. I love to listen to myself daily. I was telling these guys, like, not a day passes I don't hear my own album, and I don't skip a single track because no track is skippable. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
I did the test where I played it in front of my girl without telling her, we're gonna listen to Handsome's album. She was like, "That's Handsome," and I was like, "No, that's me." And she was like, I was like, "Nah, no." She said we both, everybody that ever had listened to it was saying that was dope.
Anthony surprised me,
but
bro.
it was one of those things where it was like I didn't want to do the whole, "Hey, listen to my friend's album."
To my boy's
I'd rather
demo.
it be, and then of course the fellows from Hip Hop, you'll see that episode. I'm very proud of what I saw.
Thank you guys for having me on the show. Hip Hop Advocates. It was great. We went in depth to a lot of stuff. Yeah, man. So it was a pleasure recording it. I hope you're listening to it. This is the link right here. I'm going to link it right here, coamd.com.
And we got a lot of good... Yo, Janel, thank you so much for being here, man, for filling in for Josh.
And it's
As
not
always,
the last time.
You're like you're going to be here for episode 100 and beyond.
If you can. This guy's schedule is ridiculous.
No, you have to be there for episode 100.
I'll be here for
episode one.
for
You were there. You were there.
Chicago.
You were there for episode 1. Everyone in this room here has to be here for episode 100.
I've always said I'll be here for.
We have to be there for episode 100. So we definitely we're approaching it, man.
Come a long way, man.
Yo, that felt good, by the way.
Everybody that at the mixer that heard that we had 90-something episodes was like, holy shit.
Yeah, like we were like, oh yeah, we got a podcast. And the moment they're like, yeah, I'm like, we just shot episode 95.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what? How many episodes you got? Oh yeah, going 95,
some
100.
podcasts come and go, man.
It's
That's why
important,
we've been
man.
here.
Consistency is
That felt
important.
good.
It takes they everybody that said it was like it takes effort, it takes commitment, and
dedication.
It's one of those things like we have so much stuff lined up for this summer that it's like it's gonna be fire. So it's gonna be a good year.
Love that.
Shout out to everybody in this room, man.
Shout out to all of you people that actually
Good shit,
started
good work.
podcasts. Like that's another thing I said on the Hip Hop Advocate shit. Like, yo, man, it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult to chase whatever it is you desire, as long as you just put everybody else to sleep. Yeah,
Content, man.
just listen to yourself. But thank you guys.
Yep.
And that's it, man.
Bring
Bring
it
it in.
Cheers.
Yo, why you turn your cup like that? What are you, Drake now?
Cheers.
This guy made it.
You got an empty cup like Drake.
Empty cup. He's like,
Drake had a clear empty cup. That was fucking terrible.